In a time of technology, it is easily possible for everyone to stay connected with each other through the use of texting on their cell phones. However, is this constant buzz of digital connection becoming too much for us? Recent studies show that a vast majority of students use their cell phones during school hours.
I use my cell phone in school mostly every class unless there's something really busy that we're doing.
And with this constant usage of cell phones in school, teachers have to enforce a stricter classroom policy.
I think the biggest problem, like I said, luckily our students are only 5th grade, so we don't have huge problems, but I think the video taking and the picture taking, especially of kids that might not want to be videotaped or have pictures taken of them, and the possibility that could happen with how good technology is now, especially on cell phones.
With the threat of using cell phones in classrooms, is it safer for schools to simply ban cell phone use?
What would that accomplish? Has banning anything ever in the history of humanity worked effectively? So we're going to have the prohibition of cell phones? No, I don't think so. That would just make them even more attractive.
A recent study by the Pew Internet and American Life Project and the University of Michigan polled schools that do and do not enforce cell phone banning. However, despite rules, students still have their phones on them at all times.
There have been times when we're having a discussion and we need to get some quick historical info, and someone, very nicely pulls out their cell phone and then goes on the web and gets us that historical information, so it can advance the class discussion. I come from the tradition of virtue ethics, and we would talk about things as being virtuous, used well, that they enhance our life, or you could be used as a vice, and that it detracts from what's going on. So it's a matter of learning how to use the tool effectively. And at this point, we haven't carved out its clear place, I think, in education, although some others may be more advanced than I am in that.
Whether or not cell phones should be allowed in class is still questionable. It is up to the students to focus and pay attention to the lesson being taught.
I do feel that I can pay attention in class with my cell phone on me, especially because I am good at multitasking.
Reporting for Salve Today, I'm Frank Lamari.